Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to set up an Amazon account from anywhere in Africa. A lot of you have sent messages that you're having challenges setting up your Amazon account, and I'll show you all the tips and tricks you need to know to make sure your Amazon account is approved. So without wasting much time, let's get started. All right, guys. So this, a lot of you know me. This is Unduka Ude. I help African businesses. We here at Export and Sell help African businesses to start an export business with the minimum capital. A lot of you are looking at going into export, and I can tell you for a fact, one of the easiest and the best ways to start building your export business is by selling on Amazon. It's an easy way. It's a quick way. We've seen people who start their export business by starting on Amazon. And quickly they're able to grow to as much as $10,000 in a month in less than a year. So that's what I'm going to be talking about, how to set up that Amazon account irrespective of where you are in Africa. So I'm going to go here to my screen. Where I need you to go to is this URL, sell.amazon.com. That is where you're going to be able to, quickly set up your Amazon account. You don't need to go anywhere else. Sell.amazon.com. Now, the beauty of what I'm going to be showing you today is Amazon has made it easy that if you set up one account, right from here, you'll be able to sell in multiple countries, and these are the list of the countries that you can easily sell on once you have this account. Now, some of the countries may require you to do a few things, but the key thing is that Amazon has verified you and it's easy for you to start selling in all these numerous countries. So without wasting much time, there are two types of Amazon account that you can set up. Amazon has two types of seller account mostly. Well, there are other types, but the two main types is what we call the personal and the professional. Now, the personal is one that you pay nothing, absolutely nothing to sell, just that they're going to charge you a little more fees, when you are using the personal. Now, for any small business, anybody trying to start selling initially, I always advise them start with the personal, because the professional, they're going to charge you $39 every month. You want to get a hang of selling on Amazon first before you start paying a monthly fee to sell. That's why I always tell them to start with the personal. Now, there's a little thing about Amazon. They want you to pay that $39 a month. And a lot of people have made that mistake. So if you look at the screen, what I'm showing you here, you see here where it says sign up, again, sell.amazon.com is where you go to. Now, when you click on sign up, it's going to force you, you can see right here on the screen, it's going to force you to pay that $39 a month plus selling fees, right? Now, you don't want to click start from here, because you want the free account. So what you do, you go to pricing, and then you go to compare selling plans. Now, when I click on compare selling plans, it's going to show me the two selling plans. Like I told you, there's the individual account and the professional account. Now, for any small business, like I said, start with the individual account. So you are not paying $39 a month when you have not reached a certain limit. Typically, one of the things you see is that when you have the individual account, you're going to pay, 99 cents per product sold, plus additional selling fees, right? So yes, you pay $1, it's about $1 more, but if you are not doing up to 40 products in your first month, it doesn't make sense to go to the professional account. But obviously the professional account has more benefits, so again, later on, as you hit that 40 items per month mark, it makes sense to go to the professional account. So how do I sign up? Remember when I showed you the first screen, if you go to the default screen and you click sign up, they're going to force you to pay $39 a month, which is what they want. But again, we don't want that. So again, go to compare selling plans and then scroll down to the bottom. Now, there are a lot of differences on the various plans. You sell more than 40 units a month, it makes sense to go for the professional. You want to advertise your product, so you want to run adverts, it makes sense to go for the professional. You want to qualify for top placement on product detail pages, you go for the professional. So again, I will tell you, there is a lot of reason why you have to go for the professional account. When you on the individual account, you can't really do much, because they want you to pay that amount. But I always advise, like I said, all small businesses, first of all, start with the individual account, learn how Amazon works, and here at Export and Sell, we have courses that are free that will show you how to list your products on Amazon, how to do all those things. So use the first 1 month to understand how it works, save that $39, and then before you switch over to the professional account. So again, if you follow this process, I'm telling you, you already saved $39 a month. So again, please do me the favor, if you find value in the fact that I've already saved you $39, do me a favor, click the subscribe link, click the notification button so you get notified anytime I post a new video. Now, I'm not going to go in depth into the differences between this. I'm going to talk about that in yet another video. So again, subscribe and follow. So what you want to do, you click here, sign up for individual account. You see, this will ensure that you don't get to pay that $39 a month. So when I click sign up for an individual account, it's going to ask you to enter your name. So again, I'll just click create a new Amazon account. So I'm going to use my name. Let's say my name is John Simpson. All right. So good day, John Simpson. And I'm going to use an email address. So obviously make sure you are using your correct email, because a code is going to be sent to that email for you to verify your account. Now enter a password. All right. So once you click next, the next thing is going to send a code to that email address that you set up. So enter the code and click verify. So once you verified it, it's going to ask you for your mobile number. Now again, you are free. Make sure you use any number of your choice. I'm going to enter my number here. Now, one of the issues you're probably going to see here is that a lot of you have complained that you are not able to get the OTP code because it's going to send a verification code to your number. So if that is my number, again, it's sending me that OTP code, and then I enter the code 722 759. All right. So once your code is verified, now it's going to tell you a list of the documents you need to provide. So they are giving you a heads up so that you know the documents to provide well ahead of time. Now, let's take a look at some of the documents they need. So one is a valid government issued government ID or passport. So again, you need to provide the right details that they need, something they can use to identify you. Okay, now on the, I'm going to give you a little hint. I don't want this video to be too long, but here on the screen are some of the things that will not be accepted, especially if you're signing up from Africa. Just make sure you use either your national ID or your passport. Some of these things, if you don't have it right, you're not going to be approved. So the next one is a recent bank account or credit card statement. So again, they want to see that your business is a valid business, so you're going to need to have a bank account, something that shows that your business is operating, so there's going to be some form of transaction in the business account. And the next one is a chargeable credit card. So what is a chargeable credit card? A chargeable credit card is a credit card such as from Visa or MasterCard. It cannot be a prepaid card. So there are the criteria that they need. It has to be a card that is linked either to your bank account in some way that they can pull out charges if there is a need to. So again, it has to be a chargeable credit card. Now, again, on the screen there, you're going to see the list of things, cards that are not acceptable. So make sure you are using a valid one. Obviously, you have a mobile phone. Now, there's something that they have not included here, and that is you're going to need to have all your business details, your business registration details. Amazon needs that, and I'm going to talk about that more as we go along. So again, click on begin to start the registration process. It's actually quite easy. The key thing is that you have all the documents. So again, like I said, they're going to ask for your business information. So let's assume, we have a lot of customers in Africa from Nigeria. So I'm going to select Nigeria just to kick off. So you scroll down, look for where your country is. So Nigeria I've selected, and it tells you to select a business type. So what type of business are you doing? Most of you, because you're a small business, you're going to be a privately owned business. So that is what I'm going to select. Now it's going to warn you. Take note of this warning. And incorrect, you have selected to register a privately owned business which is controlled and operated by a private individual. The business seller is registered in the context of a commercial or professional activity. So, what it's just telling you is that, once you select to register as a private owned business, you must make sure your information is correct, because you can change it later on. The only way to change it basically is to start up with a fresh new account. So it gives you some tips here if you are confused. What if my country is not listed? They'll tell you to come back later, because they are adding more countries. Why do I need to provide my business type? So all those answers are there if you run into any question. But if you follow what I'm telling you, you have no issue. So again, what is the business name as it appears in the business registration document? It has to be exact. If the business name is XYZ Limited, make sure it is XYZ Limited. Do not use something that is different from your business name. I've seen that as a reason that they could decline your account. So go ahead and enter your business name, sell on sell on export. So I'm going to just use that as our business name, limited, or Export Sales Limited. So let me use Export Sales Limited. Now I confirm my name and I click on agree to continue. Agree and continue, sorry. So obviously it's going to take me to the next screen. And on the next screen, it's going to ask me to enter all my business details. So what is your company registration number? Again, you're going to present a business that has been registered by a government entity, because they're going to want to see that documentation to show that this business is registered by, with a government entity. So let's say registration number RC234 56789. So that's your registration number. Again, we selected Nigeria. So what is the address? 24 Lagos Street. SDREET, and the town is say Victoria Island. And zip code, depending on your zip code. If you have a zip code, fine. If you don't have, just put any value. That's the state is Lagos, since it's in Nigeria. Great. So again, you've already selected your number. Again, like I said, I have a video that shows you how to deal with the issue of OTP if you are not getting an OTP, and the link is right. Click below the description. It will link you to that video and you can watch it and deal with the issue of OTP. So I click on next again. And on the next screen, it's going to ask me for other details of the business. So again, there are some key information that you need to understand here. So first name, I put my name. Again, I can't remember the name I used. I think it was John Simpson. Last name is Simpson. Country of citizenship, I chose Nigeria because again, like I said, most of our customers are in Nigeria. Country of birth, I'm going to choose the same thing again, Nigeria. Now my date of birth, again, remember this works for you anywhere you are in Africa. You can employ this and have absolutely no issues. All right, so again, my date of birth, whatever is your date of birth, 6th August, maybe 1986, that is fine. Now, how are you going to identify yourself? Again, because we're primary contact person, so I'm going to select passport. Is also the same, Nigeria. And again, passport number, say BF 3456786. That's the date of expiration. Always make sure you have enough dates in your expiration. So I'm gonna say 2026. Residential address. So now they're asking you for residential address. 45 Lagos Street. And again, city and town, I'm gonna use Victoria Island. Zip code again. Just fill it, whatever it is that is asking you. It's as simple as that. Mobile number for verification. They've already verified that. Confirm if primary contact person is a beneficial owner. Now, who is a beneficial owner? A beneficial owner is one who owns, I think, 25% or more of the business. So a lot of times, make sure you, the beneficial owner, are the one registering the business. So I would take that. Is a legal representative of the business. So most of the time, you as the beneficial owner is going to be the legal representative of the business. So a legal representative is basically anybody that Amazon can get in touch with to discuss anything that has to do with the business. Now, I have added all beneficial owners. Now, if your business is such that you have more people that own more than 25%, then you have to add all of them. But here I'm going to simply select yes. I confirm I'm acting on behalf of the registered business, and I commit to updating all my information. Just click next. It's quite straightforward. A lot of people complain, and the issues you have is just not getting things right. Now, credit card details, monthly subscription fee. Now, remember that we selected the personal, so that's why you're not gonna, even though it shows up this, you don't need to worry about that. So just go ahead and enter your card details. So I'm going to type it in, so quick there. You need to enter a card that is verifiable, because if you don't enter a valid card, it may not go through. And again, like I said, make sure the card you are entering, it's a card that is not a gift card. Again, these are the details right here on the screen. You can see the type of card that is allowed and those that are not allowed. So I click on next. Again, don't worry, they're not going to charge your card at this point in time. It's when there's a need for maybe there's a balance or something, that's when they charge your card. Now, the next thing it's going to ask you is to enter a store name. So a store name is the name that shows up when people are on your product page, so basically the name they use to recognize you on Amazon. Export to sell. So if I use that as my surname, do you have a universal UPC code for all your products? So again, it's good. Yeah, when you are sending products to Amazon, there needs to be a UPC code, because that's what they're going to use to identify your product. Now, I'm going to talk more about UPC codes in another video, but obviously it's going to have to be yes. Are you the manufacturer or brand owner, agent or representative of the brand for any product you want to sell on Amazon? So just select yes. You can deal with all those issues later on, but the key thing is yes. Do you own government registered trademark for the brand product you want to sell? Now, it could be yes, it could be no. In this case, I'm just going to say no. But again, most of you, if you already have a registered trademark in your country, simply select yes. If not, select no. And then we move to the next stage. Again, I'm just teaching you how to set up that account. Any other issues can be done later. So again, identity and address verification. So again, these are all your details. The next thing is going to ask you is to upload your passport. Again, they want to see that the person they are dealing with is you, and it gives you some of the tips, some of the things you need to know when you're uploading your passport. So there's a couple of hints. Make sure you read this as it pops up on the screen. You need to use colored scan. Don't send them a document that is in black and white. That is going to be they won't approve it. They want to see it in colored. It needs to be in certain languages, Chinese, French, all those languages are there, but for most of you, it's probably going to be in English. If you select credit card statement, provide a credit card statement. Do not provide a photo of the credit card. They don't need to see your credit card. They want to see the statement. If you select bank account, provide a bank statement. Do not provide your bank opening form or ATM. So just follow the process as they ask you. If you are required to provide a business license, The business owner or representative name in the business license should match with the ID proof provided. So again, remember that that is very important. Some of you have your businesses registered probably by somebody else and your ID is different. No, those are reasons why they could decline you. You know, so if you are providing an ID that your name is John Simpson, in the registration document for the business, it also needs to show John Simpson's as an owner. Remember, when we were setting up just now, it asked if you are a beneficial owner of the business. So these are some of the things that they are going to check. You know, don't just upload any business document that, you know, that doesn't tally with your name. So again, I click continue, and it's going to ask me to, put up, pick the document that I'm uploading. So I select this document, I upload it, you know, so obviously that's my passport document. And then for bank account statement, you know, or credit card statement, I'll say bank account. It also gives you virtually the same tips as you saw before. I upload it as well. And then I click on next. Very simple process. There's nothing really serious that you need to worry about. You know. All right, so that is it. You know, you're virtually there. You have your business information, you have your primary contact, and what next? That's it. Thank you for sharing your information. We have received your information. I may reach out to you for further clarification within 2 business days. So how easy was that? You know, so what is going to happen is that within a few days, Amazon is going to reach out to you. Now, one of the things I want to tell you, depending on your country, they are going to ask for more details. I can tell you for a fact, for most businesses in Africa, they are going to ask you for your business registration document. You know, so that has to be a document that is registered. What do I call it now? A document that is registered with a business registration entity in your country. They're going to ask for that. You know, yeah, at times they may ask you for something to verify your address, but most times they don't. If you follow this process, you really should have no problem. So again, that is it. It's as easy as that. You know, I'm going to probably do a more detailed video where I talk about, you know, the tips and tricks if your account is declined, some of the things you need to look out for if they decline your account. But apart from that, that's basically it. Get started, you know, register your Amazon account. You know, and again, like I said, we here at Export and Sell, we have lots of services that we help small businesses to help you selling on Amazon, and it's very easy. You know, what we do is helping small business to start up an export business to the USA using very little capital. And I can tell you a lot of people are testifying to what we are doing. It's very simple. Now you can learn more about exporting. I have a free webinar that I do every Thursday. You know, so the link is right there on the screen. You can register and join that webinar. That webinar is absolutely free, and in that webinar I'm going to teach you all you need to start your export business using very little capital. It's an amazing webinar. Don't miss it. We also have an export community. The link is down there again on the screen, where you're going to be able to talk with different exporters, share ideas. If you have any issue, you have any question as you're going into your export business, click on you know, you will have people that you can talk to. You know, there are people that as soon as you post a question, they will answer you. We have moderators from Export and Sell who are there looking at everything, making sure that you have everything you need. And again, there's a lot to gain by exporting to the USA. So please check it out. Most importantly, sign up for the free webinar. Again, that's the link on the screen. make sure you sign up for it because it's absolutely free. But in that webinar, I'm going to show you so much about what it takes to start an export business from Africa. Selling on Amazon, selling to various stores, selling to buyers, selling to African stores. It's an amazing webinar. You know, again, together we can increase the wealth of Africa. So please make sure you've subscribed so that you're notified. I'm going to be putting up more and more videos showing you how to sell and export to the USA. If you have any question as you try to set up your Amazon account, feel free. I'll tell you the best way to easily get rid of us is by joining our community. Again, the link is shown down there. If you join our community, there are thousands of people. I don't know when you're watching this video, but there are going to be people who are ready to answer your question to help you out in any way. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.